Thank you for watching WISD TV. My name is Dale Caffey at the tennis courts at Waco High School. It's springtime at Waco ISD. The soccer teams get a lot of ink this time of year because they're so good. Softball and baseball are popular, and sometimes tennis takes a back seat. But not anymore, because we have district champions for the first time in a long time right here at Waco High School. It's the doubles team standing here. This is Richard Johnson and Marshall Tikel. Recently came back from the district meet, and they won the championship and are heading to regionals. This is Russ Fernald. He is the coach here. We're going to talk to him first about building a program. Coach, you've only been here for 2 years, and boy, now you have a district doubles champion right beside us here. This is one great way to build a program.
Yeah, I won't say it's unexpected, but after a long season, didn't really know how good these guys were. They showed the other day that they're an established doubles team now, and so I was really excited for them and for Waco High.
Certainly, we'll talk to the players in just a moment. Marshall, a senior, but you also have a sophomore over there, right?
I do, and he's got some brothers too. And yeah, we knew Richard, was a player because he was an established player and he walked in here as a freshman last year.
Right. And that's what it's all about, building a program, and that's your goal here. Only 2 years deep into your tenure here at Waco High School, but you see a great future here.
I do. There's a lot of interest, and the big thing is we got great weather all year round. We can play at any time during the year. And there's really no limitations and very little rain.
How do you go about building a program? I see young people behind us here. You're working them out. District play is over with, but you're going to continue to work with them until that last day of school.
Yeah, well, every day we generally start on this ball machine here and just get them warmed up that way. We have a backboard over here, although we want to get a little bit longer backboard so that everybody can do that every day. And hopefully wanting to get a couple of ball machines out here and work them out on the backboards and move into live play and situational play. But we're just working on getting those numbers up and interest, so hopefully maybe this interview will spark some interest.
I think so, and the enthusiasm of having a district champion and having these guys go to regionals and tell about that experience, and who knows how they're going to do there.
Yeah, well, I had one of my players who came to the last doubles tournament that Marshall and Richard were in, and she said, "Geez, I didn't know this sport was so exciting." She hadn't seen it played in a competitive fashion, at the upper level. So it was a good thing for her to see, and for others to come and watch.
Very good. Going to break from our interview right now and turn and talk to this district champion team of Richard Johnson and Marshall Tikel. This is Richard Johnson, and you're the young one in the group,
yes,
right? You're a sophomore.
Yes, I am. I have been playing tennis for a long time. I've been playing tennis for about 10 years now, and I started playing with my uncle and my dad and my grandmother. Actually, they started me playing tennis, so I've been playing for a long time.
And that puts you, as only a sophomore, that means you were about, 4 or 5 years old when that happened?
Yeah, I was about 5 years old when I started playing tennis at a summer camp over at Ridgewood. And I kept playing competitively, slowly but surely, and now I'm here. So
very good. Talk about winning the district title, and is that something, you went in there expecting to do well, and you did.
Yeah, we were kind of expecting to get district, hopefully, and we did, and I was really happy about that. And now we're moving on to regionals in Abilene, and we're really looking forward to that.
Tell me what you expect to see there. This would be your first time at the regional meet, right?
Yeah, and I'm expecting pretty good players considering what I've seen, because I've seen these things called champs and super champs, and they're really good. And they're probably going to be at regional meeting us, and we will have a challenge there.
Okay. Obviously, I'm about to talk to your senior partner here, but he is a senior, so he's going to be moving on to college next year. Does that leave you seeking another doubles partner, or are you looking now to become a singles champ?
If I cannot find another doubles partner, then I will become a singles guy.
Very good. Richard, congratulations to you and best of luck at regional.
Thank you.
Okay, Marshall, tell me a little bit about this. Is just another feather in your cap. A lot of good things have happened to you in your senior year and throughout your Waco High career, and all of a sudden now you have a sports title under your belt.
Yeah, I walked out onto the tennis court today just expecting a normal day of tennis, blue skies, and I see you all out here, so it was kind of a surprise.
We got a camera, we got a microphone, we're talking to you again. Tell me about your experience Monday and getting that district title.
Well, with tennis, we were the #1 seed heading into the tournament, and we'd only lost 2 matches the entire year. But with tennis, you never know. And basically every tennis match is a new thing, and sometimes you can go out there and just not play your game and lose to a team that you're obviously better than. So going into the tournament and to actually, be the number one seed and execute and win is always a great feeling.
Yeah, the number one seed and living up to it is one thing too. Talk about the road that you've been playing since you were a freshman, right? And it's been a tough road, but now it's been all worth it.
Yeah, I started playing in the class my sophomore year. I was in soccer my freshman year, but I played after school. And I think a girls singles player advanced the year before I got here, so maybe 2010, but that's the last time that I've heard of anybody advancing. So it's a pretty big deal.
Very good. And how long have you been playing this sport?
Like Richard, I've always been playing with family. I got competitive with it a long time ago, and I really didn't pick it up until freshman year again.
How about some of the tips maybe that coach has helped you with along the way and tried to develop you as a team?
Yeah, coach is always drilling a couple things into us, specifically footwork, getting the toss high, and I think although it gets a little annoying sometimes, tennis is one of those things that you just have to practice all the time, and I think we got it.
Very good. Congratulations to you and best of luck in Abilene.
Thanks.
Okay, and same to you again, but I'm going to ask you about old coach here. Tell me what your experience is like with Coach Fernald.
He's been a good coach. He is, like Marshall said, he's been drilling things into our heads a lot, like volleys, footwork, and tossing over our head. And it's really paid off because we've been practicing that, and we had trouble with that before, but now we do not have trouble with that at all.
Very good. Congratulations again. We're going to talk to Coach Fernald again and close out the interview. And that's really what it's all about. You can't really go out there and you just got to keep drilling them and almost it's a little bit different than football drills and baseball drills. They're out there hitting the balls. You're having to notice what they're doing right, what they're doing wrong, and give them some advice.
Yeah, and I will say with Marshall, he's a great student and everybody knows that, and has had a lot of success in other fields this year. But he's a quick study, so he picked up a lot of things right out of the gate and has been using those over the last couple years, and especially his serve. So that's been great for us, and hopefully, a part of the success that these guys are having. And the thing I just wanted to add is they have a lot of potential. They could go down to regionals and get through that first round. The more tennis they play and the more we work, we hope to get a little bit further in there and see what we can do.
And we touched on this earlier, but again, the enthusiasm of having now some district champions here can only benefit your program as it continues to grow.
Yeah, well, let's hope so. That's the goal. I think the goal is just to teach, young people how to play and enjoy the game and enjoy being in competition and the challenge of competition. That's what I experienced growing up, and that's what I'd like to give to these young people.
Great. Thanks so much for joining us today, and congratulations.
Thank you for coming up here.
Okay, no problem. Once again, we're at the tennis courts at Waco High School. We got district champions here. This is Waco High School, where there are learners today, athletes today, and leaders tomorrow.